Hello, fans of Clash of Clans. It is the December update. It dropped this week, and yes, I think we all know. We know it came out. Town Hall 13. It's here. So, yes, I upgraded. Let's take a look. So I go to the shop, and, well, before I go to that, I knew Town Hall 13 was coming out. I was getting a little bored of the game, and I didn't want to read any reviews or go to any of their YouTube channels, see what was coming out, so I wanted it to be a surprise. So anyways, going here to the shop, as you can see, the only thing really to add are some traps. There's a couple of traps, but there's no new buildings and whatnot. There's just upgrades to the things that existed, so I did do some upgrades. Let's take a look at a couple things that I did do. For the upgrades that I made, you can see I did do the lab, did those scatter packs, I did do my barracks, so yeah, I got some things done. So moving forward to the multiplayer thing, I want to show my first day since the update and the attacks I did. Current league day, I've done my 8 attacks ready, and these two right here are my 2 3-stars using the new Royal Champion, and my King and Queen are maxed, and this top one here, that was my pre-December update. The update came out, and well, I did get a triple with that army, but as I was experimenting with new Royal Champion and stuff, and these attacks here in the middle, finally got a decent handle on it, the last 2 attacks. So let's take a look at these attacks. So moving out of the multiplayer window to the attack log here, these top 2 attacks are using my new Royal Champion, where I got my last 2 triples of the first league day since the December update dropped, and here's my first triple just before the December update dropped. So we'll look at these top 2 here, and we'll see how this new hero responds. Looking at this base, I'm actually going to come in from the top. You can see on the bottom south side here, you have a couple of heroes, CC. On the northern side here, we have the Eagle Artillery, so I'm going to come in from this side and hopefully punch a hole through and get to this Eagle Artillery and get to the Town Hall. And oh, that reminds me, I am going to use the new Siege Barracks as well. So anyways, getting this attack started, P.E.K.K.A, Queen, and Electro Drag to help funnel, and another P.E.K.K.A, and I will drop some healers to help out. This is not a true Queen walk, if you will, but these healers will help along with the rage. And I do use some wall breakers, and it was to my benefit. I actually popped, not only did I punch a hole, but I popped these traps, the giant bombs, which are actually bowler killers, and when you have a couple of them go off there, so that helped out a lot. Oh, that's right, I did upgrade my bowlers. Yeah, I promise I didn't buy any gems, but I did buy all the packages that were available for the Town Hall 12 update, which came out to be $238, if I remember right. So what? Yes, just to confess that right now. So anyways, my attack's going pretty well, coming from north side, and as you can see, I'm starting running some, I was starting to think, oh gosh, I'm not going to get to the middle here, but it will work out, I promise you, and you'll see this in a moment. The next stage, this is where I bring in the Royal Champion, so I'm going to start deploying freezes like crazy. I want to start taking out some I was thinking about the single target Inferno, and then realizing that there are multi-target things like the Town Hall with the Giga Tesla and the multi and the Wizard Tower. So I bring in the Royal Champion and the bats for some distraction, and she is not level 10 yet at this point, but you know what? This was my take out my Town Hall attempt, and I don't know if it was going to work. I still have a couple dragons up from the enemy CC, and my Royal Champion's pounding on that Town Hall, and you know what? It ended up working, actually took it out, and that, I think that's what won the fight right there. So I decided to use my ability, Eternal Tomb from the Grand Warden, just because of this multi-inferno that's beating the crap out of my troops. And I dropped my cleanup troops, the wizards, and they're down here, and I still have some barbs from the ability from the Barbarian King, and as you can see, I still have those dragons up. Those pesky dragons are doing damage, but I do end up taking that dragon out since there's the multis hitting my queen. I still have a queen ability, which I ended up using right about meow, which helps with the single target because I can't lose that queen because I still have 2 Infernal Towers to take care of. So once the Royal Cloak wears off, my queen's in good shape. So 1 Infernal Tower left, no problem. Max queen, down goes this base. It's a triple, not bad. On to the next attack, which was another triple. We'll show that right now. So another common war base, and I hate these types with the Town Hall on one edge or outside, and it's like, do I go through the whole base? What do I do? So you know what, I'm gonna come in from the top, from the side, divide and conquer, if you will. It's gonna be a partial queen walk with a funnel at the top and come in toward that Town Hall and take it out. And again, I'm going to use the Siege Barracks in this attack to get the extra P.E.K.K.A. and the Wizard. So, here we go. So as I start with these 2 P.E.K.K.A. here, like at the 11 and 1 o'clock position-ish, and the Electro Drag, and I bring in my Queen, and I'll do a partial Queen Walk. So the healers will be coming up here shortly after I take out this air defense. Basically going to be moving around this base in a counterclockwise fashion. I'll be dropping the rest of my ground troops, and of course coming up here shortly will be the Siege Barracks. I have a handful of bats and a lot of freeze and another rage still to use, so I didn't know how this was going to turn out, but I think the main thing I focused on was dropping my Royal Champion late to get to the middle area to start taking any defenses out. So anyways, here come the enemy CC. I drop my bowlers, my heroes deployed except for the Royal Champion, and I start taking those things out. And you know, I got to confess with the bats, and as I start deploying some bats and freeze here, it's like, I don't know when's a good time to use them. I see people using them late or later, and it's hit or miss for me with these bats. And I do a little bit of work with him here in the core, but kind of a distraction, but they don't take out as much as I liked. But anyways, the Town Hall does go down, and you have all the traps and stuff here by the Town Hall as I expected. And you know, I kind of forgot about wall breakers there, but I did drop the wall breakers with the rage to see how far I can punch a hole. And of course the multi-inferno tower takes them out, but didn't really care too much because I knew I can get to the base. At least I was hoping I could, because I had my Royal Champion, and there she is. She's going to take out this Eagle Artillery really nicely here, which helps. And since that multi-target Inferno is on multi, I didn't think I was going to lose her, so I use her ability here, end up taking out that cannon and doing some damage in the middle there a little bit, but she'll go down. And I still have a King up tanking, I have an Ice Golem tanking, and well, this will end up being a 3-star. Drop my cleanup troops, and I have bowlers up, healers up, and I have a Queen left with ability. So this is going to be a 3-star attack. It's going to work out pretty nice. So as my troops continue counterclockwise, I have my last tanking troops going to pop. My Ice Golem goes, freezing some things down a little bit. Queen still has an ability. I'm going to take out this cannon here, and I'm going to have this multi and this cannon and the crossbow giving her a hard time, but I have a couple healers up still, and still an ability. No problems here. This is going to be a 3-star. Bowlers on the outside. You know, this last few defenses are going to go down. Use the Queen ability. Down goes the crossbow. I have just a few buildings left, so Grand Warden's going to be the one to take out this gold mine here. Boom, there it goes, 3 stars. And that's a wrap. So I'm really enjoying this Royal Champion. I like using her at the end there to get to the inside, since she goes over walls. That's a real nice benefit. She does get right up in your face, so defenses start hitting her hard. And that ability with that shield is pretty nice, hitting multiple targets. And as she gets higher levels, she'll become more deadly. So tell me what you guys think about this new Royal Champion. Please comment below. And next time I'd like to showcase the Yeti. I think I'm going to try some attacks with that troop. So hope you like this video. Please comment, subscribe, like, and I'll see you guys next time. And as always, please be kind to potatoes.